Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video in ERLC, where today I'm going to be telling you 10 things that beginners should never do in ERLC. So if you are new to the game, then this video is really for you. It's some of the do's and don'ts that you should not do in ERLC. So if you do enjoy it, please like and subscribe, as it helps out a lot. Remember to join my Discord server, links below. We have a great community over there, and you can go and follow me on Twitter where we do more Roblox giveaways, and join my Roblox group and follow me on Roblox, which will all be linked in the description below. But anyways, let's get straight into this. Okay, so the first thing that you should do when joining the game is if you're going to be on the police team, then don't cuff rush, because all cuff rushing it does is makes people annoyed, makes people angry, and that's not really a nice thing to do to people, and it also can make the game kind of unfun for you. You know, you're just not role playing and you're just arresting everyone who's wanted, and it's not really fun. The point of the game is really role play. So if you're just going to arrest everyone and make people angry, then that's not really someone that you want to be. Obviously there's no rule against it, you won't get banned, but a lot of people don't like it, so it's best if you roleplay. Obviously in public servers it's not always the best roleplay. I'll talk more about that later, but try your best not to cuff rush. Obviously if someone's, you know, trying to run away from you, then you can tase them and arrest them, but then don't just immediately press arrest. Get them in cuffs, detain them, drive them to the police station at least, and then you should be good. So that is the first one that you should not do, so try your best not to cuff rush if possible. Okay, so the next one is about those private servers. So yes, you will get a lot more roleplay in private servers, but I really don't recommend you join these private servers when you're new to the game. The reason for this is because none of your data saves in private servers. So if you're just new to the game, obviously you want to get more money, you want to get more cars, more ranks, all those different things. But if you're going to join a private server and do that, then whenever you leave that private server, all of your stuff will be reset to what it was originally on that private server. So say if I have like $341,000 now, if I went onto a public server, grinded for 2 hours, got like 400,000, and then I left that private server, I would be back down to $341,000 because my data does not save, and no one's data saves in private servers. And the same with rank, so please try and avoid that. And then the next one is also connected with this, is don't buy your own private server. So it's easy enough just to press create private server, press continue, enter a server name, and then purchase that. But don't do that, because if you don't really have much experience with the game, or you don't have much experience with running private servers in ERLC or managing them, then I don't recommend you buy one, because your server will die quite quickly. It is quite easy to you know, like make your private server die in ERLC, you know, have no players, quite an inactive Discord server, and that's not really something that you want to have. So try not to buy one straight away. Don't buy guns in the game. So guns actually are very expensive in ERLC. So if I head over to the gun store just now, you'll see what I mean. For example, the shotgun is $6,300, and when you start off in the game you only have 30,000, so you can only buy about 5 shotguns without actually losing all your money. And you want to try and save any money you have, or possibly buy a car, but again we'll talk more about that in the future. So please, obviously you don't have to, but try and refrain from buying too many guns. A pistol, maybe. The pistol is pretty good, it's 2,000, it's still quite a lot, but it's quite cheap compared to the other ones. So you know, you can do that if you want a gun badly, but really I just recommend you play on small servers, you know, grind a bit of money when you first join, get a decent car, not the fastest car obviously, and just so you're a little bit more prepared, and so you can spend that money later on to buy some more better guns, and obviously you won't go broke from it. Okay, and then the next one is a trick that I know a lot of people use and they don't really listen to, so they end up wasting a lot of money. But basically the house robberies require a lockpick, and every lockpick is $900, and even to attempt it you have to have a lockpick, and if you fail that one attempt you have to buy an entire new lockpick, and you only get about 5,000 or 4,000 when you successfully rob it. So I don't want to get arrested again, so I'm going to go and pay off my bounty just over here. But yeah, so I'm going to show you what I mean in a minute with the lockpicks, but they're $900 each, and then if you fail one of them, then you will lose like literally everything you've done with that lockpick, and you'll lose the lockpick, and $900 is lost, and that's not really very good, because you need that $900 when you're starting off the game. Okay, so the next one is when you spawn into the game you will have $30,000, and you can buy a car on pretty much every team except the DOT and the fire department, I believe. So you can buy a lot of cars on the civilian team with $30,000, and you can also buy a few cars on the police and sheriff team with $30,000, but I don't recommend you do that, and I recommend you save up for a little bit of a faster one, a one that's better for value and things like that. It's really recommended from me. Shout out to everyone over here, by the way, wearing the merch. So we've got Maka1954, Walterific 6, and then CJ the developer just here. I know Starcode Dennis Daly just here is a big fan as well, so shout out to you. But yeah, so as I was saying, don't buy unnecessary cars that you don't need, because you will get a car free on every single team, so you don't actually have to buy one. But yeah, so save your money for something much better for value, and it will help you in the long run. But yeah, so the next one is, oh, I'm wanted as well, I'm gonna get arrested, that's great. But yeah, oh, what is going on right now? But the next one is, don't buy game passes. So I made a whole video about game passes, but I don't recommend you buy these game passes. I'm just gonna keep running and buying stamina so they can't catch up with me. Hopefully that will work. But yeah, so try not to buy game passes. I made a whole video on what the best game passes are, but I really don't recommend that you buy game passes, because especially at the start as well, the game passes are really helpful later on as you get better at the game, but I really don't recommend you do it when you're first starting out with the game. You won't really be able to use all of the game passes when you just start out in the game anyway, so it's much better if, let me get in this guy's car, there we go. But yeah, so it's much better if you can save your Robux and get a game pass when you are sure that you like the game and when you know which game pass is best for you. So if you're a criminal a lot, then obviously the machine gun is best for you, or if you're a police, then maybe the SWAT or the slick top game pass, or if you just like role playing, possibly the house could be one for you, but obviously that's for you to decide. I did do a video on that is linked in the description. But yeah, so let's move on to the next one. So fail roleplay, you don't want to do that. That's pretty much cuff pushing as well. But you know, if you're a criminal and if a police officer arrests you, don't just leave the game, don't just rage or whatever. Try and roleplay. If you're recording a video like me or something, or you're trying to do something, then that's understandable. You can just kindly ask them to arrest you and say that you're not going to roleplay, and some people will understand that. Am I getting a car? Yes sir, I am. Shout out to this guy just joined, the 200 tuber. But yeah, so try not to fail roleplay. Obviously if you're doing something or you're trying to do something, then it's understandable, but it's still not really good too. It makes people angry and it ruins the fun of the game. So try not to do that, but obviously there's no rule against it. You can if you want, but it just makes people angry. Okay, and now the next one is grinding XP on teams. You can do this, obviously again there's no rule against it. You won't get banned for it or anything crazy like that, but it just kind of ruins the fun for you, because if you're just going to grind all of the XP when you're first starting out, then you're not really going to have anything to look forward to in the future of the game. But if you just take it nice and slow, you roleplay, then the game will be a lot more enjoyable for you, and you'll have a lot longer time on there that you enjoy it with. But that leads us on to the next one, which is don't buy money. So if you buy money, then you're pretty much completing the game. So if you buy $2 million here, you can literally buy the best car in the game, which is the Bugatti, and obviously you'll have $500,000 spare because it's only 1.5 million, and then obviously you'll just be complete with the game, and that's not very fun. So yeah, try not to buy money. It ruins the fun for you. Then there's no point in playing the game really, other than roleplay, because if you've spent all of your money, then that's not really very good. So you want to try not to do that. But if you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. The helicopter is right there, as it helps out a lot. Remember to join my Discord server, links below. Follow me on Twitter, join my Roblox group, and you can follow me on Roblox. I've just run out of fuel and the helicopter is on me, so that's not very good, but thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.